Hi everybody, it's Dolphin Treasure again, coming to you from Springfield, Illinois. And this week's video, I have decided to do a tutorial with you guys. For this tutorial this week, I am going to demonstrate my technique for blending. And I do have an example I want to show you guys. Ta-da! This painting beautifully defines transition in color or blending of color. I'm going to show you how I like to do it. So if you want to try it for yourself and see if it works for you, and that way you can develop your own style. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I started off just a little bit just to give you guys an idea of what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite techniques. I like to put two different colors onto the paintbrush, such as blue and red, and mix it on the canvas. And then I added the white. Now I'll show you how I got to this step here. So step one, I put blue and red onto the same paintbrush. And then I mixed it onto the canvas. And I'm doing horizontal brush strokes with it. So I let it blend in the middle to make that purple. So I'm transitioning from blue to purple to red because I really like the way that it mixes when I put it directly on the canvas as opposed to putting it directly onto the palette and then applying it. And now I'm going to transition to white. And the way that I did this is I just took pure white and I'm going to, you know what? Let's blend it into the red. So I'm just taking pure white and I'm going to paint a little bit over on top of the red so you can see how it's picking up the white there. And then what I'm going to do is slowly go back and forth over what I just did. And I'm dragging the colors together so they can blend really beautifully. And the colors are just going off of each other. And I'm just going to go back and forth, nice and controlled, until I get the result that I desire, which is to blend the white into the red and the blue. Ta-da! So it's actually pretty simple when you want to transition from one color to the next. And if you like to put two different colors on the same brush like I do, so you can get that kind of result, and then you just slowly go back and forth over and over and over again until you get the desired look that you want. Then you pretty much mastered this technique. It's very, very simple. Now, it's better to work when the paint is still wet because if it's dry, it won't blend very well. Now I want to add some more white. I'm going to add it down here so I can have this blend out. So it's actually pretty simple there. So I've transitioned from red to blue to purple to light purple. I'm just gonna make this lighter and lighter as I go. So each time I want to add another color, I make sure that I go into my previous color. I make sure that it's still wet enough, of course, to blend upward. And then I will stroke down and back up into the previous color and then back down again. And I'll just keep doing that over and over and over again until the seam is gone. All right. And I'm going to use more white. Now, since this is only one layer of paint, I'm mostly, of course, working with the wet on wet so I can manipulate it. But as I go a little further up, this portion of the paint has actually started to dry. So when that comes around and you're ready to add your second layer, or you feel the second layer is necessary, you can add your second coat of paint. So I'm going to do that. And dab it on both sides of my brush. And I'm going to I'll start up here. Now, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring it down. All the way down, all the way through. And it's okay if you mess up your desired effect, because when you're painting, you want to add layer upon layer. So I'm manipulating the paint all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to manipulate it all the way back to the top. I'm going to drag each new color with me until I get exactly what I want. So now, all right. Alright, there you go. So that is the basic idea. When you're working with wet on wet acrylic or wet on wet oils, you're dragging the colors together so that you can make a seamless blend. So, and of course again, since it's still very translucent, I can still see the canvas underneath that, and I can even write my name in it. You know, but that is okay, because that's the whole point of layering it up. But this is just a simple demonstration on how to go from one color to the next by putting two different colors on your same paintbrush. My other favorite technique is to put the colors on the canvas themselves and then just manipulate it in a messy way. I love getting messy when it comes to painting. So this second technique is actually my favorite because it gets really messy. And I'm going to simply put paint directly on the canvas like this. Alright, so now I have everything just lined up on the canvas like this. It kind of looks like not a Picasso, it kind of looks like a Jackson Pollock painting, sort of. So I will simply start at this end and work my way up. And I'm going to blend all the colors together, like so. Ta-da! So that is my favorite way of doing it. Start back at the top. I'm going to work my way down. Oh, I'm collecting a lot of paint on this thing. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to have any more yellow. Oh, it's so pretty. But you see what I mean. Since there's so much paint and I'm just dragging so much of the colors into one another, that it's just starting to look really muddy and really gross. But that's also another really fun thing to do. It's just to get as messy as you can and just go for it. Go for gold. So I've actually just started having fun with this, and I've been just like picking up the color and as I go. It actually looks kind of pretty, I'm not gonna lie. It's very messy, but it's very pretty. Thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. I hope you found it really helpful. Feel free to leave me a comment. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, be awesome, stay awesome, and do awesome, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!